What's up guys, I'm Anastasia and welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing a Halloween makeup tutorial. This is a vampire tutorial if you can't tell already. And if you want to see how I got this look, just keep watching. First step is going to be foundation, and I am using a shade lighter than usual. So this is the Urban Decay All Nighter Waterproof Longwear Liquid Foundation in the shade 3.0. I said one shade, but this is actually like 3 shades lighter than I usually go because you really want to get a light base for this vampire look. I had an allergic reaction yesterday, so my skin is really bad, guys. So I definitely need the coverage that this foundation gives, which is why I chose it. And I have to say it's a really, really good foundation if you're looking for full coverage. Like always, I'm gonna move to the eyes next. So I'm priming with my MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot just to get a really clean base and cancel out any discoloration. To set down that base, I'm gonna use Anastasia Beverly Hills eyeshadow in the shade Blanc, as I usually do. Then I'm gonna take MAC Cosmetics Saddle and start going into the crease for our transitional shades. Since we're doing more of a dark smoky eye, you do want to go in with transition shades just so everything looks nice and blended out. Now taking Makeup Geek Hipster eyeshadow, I'm gonna basically do the same thing, but this one's a lot more cool tone and I want to bring that coolness back into the eyes. Next up, you want to take a black eyeshadow. This is Makeup Geek Corrupt, and kind of outline a halo effect just to really get that smokiness in there. I'm going to take the red cream from the Make It Forever Flash palette and start to fill in that inner section. Cool. Before you open your eyes too much, you do want to take a red powder shadow. I'm using Bloodmilk from Kat Von D just to set that down. Then of course, blending brush, your best friend. Gotta go in and blend those edges one more time. If you do have fallout, you can go ahead and wipe it away at this time. I kind of like the way that it blended into the nose almost because it looks a lot more evil. For this particular look, I think it's totally okay to have sort of a messy smoky eye for the lids just because you're evil. Like, who got time to be precise? I'm gonna take my Sigma gel liner in the shade Wicked, very fitting, and start to create a nice fierce wing. Mascara time. I'm using the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, and I'm just doing a light layer because we are going to go in with falsies. For falsies, I'm using the Urban Decay UrbanLash in the shade Tricked Out. This one really wings out, which is why I like it a lot. It's very dramatic, but still very glamorous, and I add a little feminine touch to our vampire. Alrighty, now I am going to add a little bit of concealer just because I want this to be somewhat of a glam vampire, even though we're going to be darkening it up too. But I am using the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in the shade Custard. Look how bad this allergic reaction. I can't even with it. It played me so hard, and I don't know why. I don't know where it came from. I don't know what it came from. I am gonna bake a little bit just to really hold everything we've done in place. This is the RCMA No Color Powder. For the bottom lash line, I'm going back in with that gray shade we used as our transitional shade. A black Kohl liner. This is from the Victoria Beckham Estee Lauder collection, and it's in the shade Black Saffron. And blending that out. I just want to be a little extra, and I want to take some of that red and put that a little bit under the waterline. Then we're gonna blend that out with some Makeup Geek Coca-Cola, or Cherry Cola, to make it look like we're bloodthirsty. I'm gonna move to the face now, so I really want to do a nice sharp contour. I'm gonna use this stick foundation from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and it's in the shade Fawn. It's a really, really ashy shade, as you can see, so it's gonna look really nice for this because it's gonna mimic a nice shadowed effect. And don't be afraid to bring it down for this because it is more of like a Halloween costume makeup. And we want to look dead. I'm gonna blend that out with the Morphe G3 brush. Then with an angled brush, I'm actually gonna go into some Mehron face paint and take the black shade and outline that so we can blend it down to make it further look a little bit more structured. Going into the Shade and Light palette, I'm going to set that with a powder and quickly just contour the nose a little bit. Alright. I'm gonna take some more of that black Mehron face paint, and I'm actually gonna start creating some veins around the outsides of my face. I'm I'm also gonna take some of the gray. So I decided that was starting to look a little too much like a beard. So I just kind of wiped it off and we gonna do something else. I am gonna keep the super sculpted cheekbones with the paint just because I like that part. It's just that the vein thing it was really starting to make me look like I was just having a gray and black and red beard. I feel like that's cool. Just like a really, really sculpted face. Vampire sculpt. What else do we need to do? I do want to add on some highlight to further bring out the cheekbones. So I'm going in with the Becca Cosmetics Pearl right on the tips of the cheekbones. And this is a very stark white highlight, which is exactly what we want to play off of that porcelain pale skin. Don't worry, we're gonna blend that out. And a little bit of that in the inner corners as well. Now I'm gonna move to the lips. So obviously we're gonna do a deep vampy lip because that's what vampires are all about, my friend. Sorry about that. I'm taking the Jordana Easy Liner in the shade Plush Plum and I'm just gonna line my lips. This is not as dark as I expected. I feel like everybody has that one thing that they're not very good at, and for me it's lips. I just never feel like they're even. Now taking Kat Von D Exorcism, I'm just gonna go over that, and this is a really nice deep vampy shade. It doesn't have to be absolutely perfect because we are gonna add on some blood. So this is the Ben Nye Stage Blood, and I'm gonna start applying that with a Q-tip anywhere I want. Oh, no. Our last step is gonna be to add in some fangs. And that is our vampire look. I hope you guys liked it. I really love how it turned out, and if you do use it for Halloween, make sure to tag me. I would love to see. I'll put all my links down below. Tag me, tweet me, snap me. You know the drill. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I'm gonna be doing lots of more Halloween makeup tutorials this year, so subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you next time. Bye!